today, all mat-based, all on the floor. Pilates inspired, maybe a little bit of yoga inspired. You're going to be in a box position in the middle of your mat, knees in line with your hips. You release those toes, don't need the toes yet. And then you're just going to spread those fingertips, wrists in line with your shoulders. You're going to draw that navel to spine. You're going to inhale through the nose. Make sure that you're not hanging your head or you're not looking up. Keep that spine nice and straight. You're going to inhale through the nose. As you exhale, you're going to take your shoulders all the way up to the sky, arch your back, bring your chin towards your pelvis into a beautiful cat stretch. Inhale, exhale, come back into your neutral back. Inhale, exhale, taking the stretch into the opposite direction, into your cow stretch. Really get that lovely lower dip in your back. Inhale, exhale, back to your neutral spine. Inhale, exhale, all the way up towards the sky with the upper back. Really bring that chin towards your chest and towards your pelvis. Open up those shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, neutral back. Inhale, exhale into your cow stretch. Get that lovely dip. Really does release any lower back tension. Then now you can take your eye gaze forward. Inhale, exhale, coming up to your neutral back again. You're going to take one arm all the way up to the sky. Open up that shoulder. You might not be able to get that full rotation yet. You're not quite warm. And then we're going to feed the shoulder through, feed the needle through, and bring the shoulder all the way down to the floor. Relax your head. Keep pulling in that belly. Keep squeezing your pelvic floor muscle. Inhale, exhale, taking the arm all the way up one more time, increasing that range of motion, and then release the hand back down. Other side, other arm, all the way up, all the way up. Open up that shoulder. Notice how one side is more mobile than the other, more range of motion. Everyone is so different. Here we go. Thread that needle through, thread the shoulder through, back of the shoulder to the floor. Inhale, exhale, and then one more all the way up. Come on, open up that shoulder, take the eye gaze all the way up, and then release the hand down. You're going to tuck your toes under now, and you're just going to lift your knees by an inch. Lift and hold. And then release. We're just going to do a few of those, bear planks. Inhale, exhale, lift. And release. Inhale, exhale, lift. Just by an inch. And then release. Two more. Inhale, exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now stay in your bear plank, and we're going to go for a little walk to the front of our mat. So we're going to one hand forward, opposite toe forward. Then you're going to hand and foot, opposite hand, opposite foot to the front of your mat. This is your bear crawl. And now we're going to walk back. Opposite foot, opposite hand, step it back, hand back. Step it back, keeping those knees nice and low, hand back, right to the end of your mat. And then just release the knees and sit back on your heels. And that's waking up your core a little bit, but also waking up your wrists. So if you want to give them a little bit of shake. Now we're going to crawl to the front of our mat, and we're going to stay at the front of our mat. So tuck those toes under. Lift the knees by an inch. Here we go. Hand and then opposite toe. Hand, opposite toe. Hand, opposite toe. Hand, opposite toe. Hand, opposite toe to the front of your mat. Release the knees. Sit back on your heels and give such a small movement, but very intense. I'm going to stay at the front of our mat, okay? Get those knees in line with your hips, wrists in line with the shoulders. You're going to step back into your plank position. You're going to hold it here, and you're just going to give me that lovely downward dog, just to release any tension in your upper back, lower back. If you can, try and get those, extend the heels down towards the floor as much as you can for beautiful calf stretch. Hold it here. Breathe. And then come back into your plank position. You're going to hold the plank position for a while. You are going to twist on your feet and see if you can take one arm into the air and come into a side plank. Just reach for that sky. If it's too much for you, you lower that lower bottom knee to the floor and then come back into your plank. We're going to twist to the other side. Again, if you need to take the bottom knee to the floor, please do so. And then back into your plank. We're going to step into bear plank. Step in. Step back. And then we're going to go for one more twist on each side. Twist and reach. Remember, you can bring that bottom knee to the floor. Back into the center. Back into plank. Twist and reach. Bottom knee to the floor if you need to. Back into your center. Back into plank. Release the knees, toes, and just sit back on your heels. Give yourself a little bit of a break. We're going to come off the wrists because we need to rest them just for a second, give them for a bit of a shake. We're going to spin around onto our butts. Let's go for extended leg. So you're just going to find your sitting bones, one on each side. Lengthen your spine, flex your feet, arms out in front. We're going to go for a half roll back. Make sure there's no tension in your shoulders, so you keep those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. You're just going to sink back, keep pulling in that belly. That belly protects your lower back. Go back as far as you are comfortable. Then inhale, exhale, come forward. And find those sitting bones. Inhale, exhale, sink. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. Inhale, exhale, sink. Inhale, exhale, coming up. Now you can stay at that level or you can go all the way down to the floor. Inhale, exhale, all the way down. Keep your fingertips forward, but release the head. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. Always find your sitting bones unless I say so, okay? Lengthen your spine. Inhale, exhale, going back down. Keep the fingertips forward towards your feet. Release the head. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. You can't come back up, don't go to the floor. Inhale, exhale, going down. We're going to add on to it a little bit now. Head to the floor. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. You're going to bring one knee in towards your chest as you come up. You're going to tap your fingertips behind that knee and then release them down. Inhale, exhale, coming back up and lift. Remember, you don't need to go all the way down to the floor. You can do half roll back. Inhale, exhale, coming up and tap. Inhale, exhale, going down and up and tap. Don't go all the way down to the floor if you can't come back up with control, okay? Really important. Inhale, exhale, all the way up and tap. Half roll back only if you can't come back up. Inhale, exhale, come up and tap. Because we're going to double time it. Are you ready? Here we go. Either half roll back or full roll back. Here we go. We're going to double time. Tap and release. Tap and release. Tap and release. Tap and release. You don't have to go all the way down to the floor. You still feel it in your abs. I promise you. Tap and release. Tap. Only go down to the floor if you are an experienced exerciser. Keep your chin to your chest if you want to make it a little bit harder. Couple more on each side. We're really working these abs now. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Lower yourself down to the floor, arms up and over. Give yourself a full body stretch. Yes, and at the toes. Oh yes, that feels good. Flex the feet, fingertips up towards the ceiling in a reach for the sky, chin to chest, coming up, find your sitting bones. If you can't come up, hook your fingertips underneath your thighs, reach for the sky, fold over, find your toes, your shins, wherever you can reach. Just fold over, get that lovely stretch. Okay, we're going to spin around, box position, back to our planks now that the wrists are a little bit more rested. Again, box position at the front of your mat. Going to tuck your toes under. We're going to go back into that bear plank again that we practiced at the beginning. But this time you're going to extend one leg back while the other knee is on the floor. And then bring it back in. Other side, extend. Remember that knee is 1 inch off the floor. If you can't lift the leg, just slide it out and then bring it back in. Slide it out and bring it back in. Or lift and bring it back in. You only lift in line with your spine because your spine is not changing any direction. It's just staying level. In. Remember, you can slide the leg. 1 more on each side. Abs are working hard here. 1 more. And then release the knees, toes, and sit back on your heels. You can give the wrists a bit of a shake. Very controlled movements, but very effective. We're going to go back to that one. This time, we're going to take the leg all the way into the air. So choose your level again. Box position. Get those knees in line with your hips. Tuck the toes under. You can stick with knees off the floor. Slide the leg. Bring it back in. Or now, box position, bear plank. Extend one leg, but then take it all the way to the sky by extending the bent knee. And then bring it back in. Release the toe. Extend other leg. Lift and lengthen both legs. Bring it back in. Release the toe. Again, lengthen. All the way to the sky. Lengthening both legs. Bring it back in into bear plank. Other side. All the way to the sky. Remember, you don't need to be doing this one. You can just be sliding out the foot. Back into bear. Release the knee, toes. Sit back on your heels. Give your wrists a bit of a shake. So good. So, so good. We're going to come back to that one. Spin around. Let's go back to abs. Feet on the floor this time. Knees are bent. Arms out in front. Find those sitting bones. You're going to sink back, half roll back as far as you can. Again, releasing any tension away from the ears. You're going to take one leg to tabletop and then the other. If that's too hard for you, keep your feet on the floor, okay? I'll give you levels. This is level 1. This is level 2. What we're going to do is take our arms up to the sky. Just going to stay here. We're going to breathe. We should be shaking. Remember, your feet can be on the floor. You're going to take your arms in line with your legs. Arms all the way up. Hold. Breathe. Arms all the way down. Arms all the way up. Hold. Breathe. And release. Give me 1 more. All the way up. Hold. Breathe. Release. If your feet aren't already on the floor, take them to the floor. Find your sitting bones. Slide those feet in as close as you can. Give yourself a sitting hug. That feels really, draw those knees in. Pull your chest towards the knees. Really nice stretch in your back. Deep breath. We're going to go again. So slide those feet forward. Arms out in front. Feet can stay on the floor, okay? You sink back. Right leg to tabletop. and then left leg to tabletop. This time your arms are out to the side. It's really going to challenge your balance, okay? And your core strength. You're going to take your arms all the way up to the sky. You're going to tap your fingertips together and then back out to the side. We've got 10 of those. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Remember, your feet can be on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet on the floor. Find your sitting bones. Draw those feet in into a sitting hug. Oh, that feels good. Really pull your chest and your knees together. Here we go. We're going back to our planks. So spin around, front of your mat. You're going to take your right foot back into your plank and then your left foot back into your plank. We're going to go for that twist, side plank again. So you're going to twist, take the arm up to the sky. Remember, you can lower that knee down to the floor if you need to. Hold, breathe. Back into the center. Reset the plank first before you twist over to the other side. Back into your plank. You're going to give me a rocket launcher. So rocket launcher is butt back. Now push back as far as you can. Stay there, push, push, push. And now you're going to push up the toes and you're going to hop in. And then you're going to stand up. We're going to step back one leg, step back one leg. We're going to lunge, taking the arms all the way up to the sky. See how far you can take that back knee. How far can you take it? Inhale, exhale. Fingertips to the floor. You're going to lengthen both legs and lift the back leg as high as you can. Lower that back leg back into your lunge. All the way up with the arms. Palms to chest. You're going to push off the back toe and bring the knee up towards your chest. And then release. Bit of body balance going on there. Okay, other leg. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to lunge. Arms to the air. How far can you take that knee? Inhale, exhale, hold. Should be shaking. Bring the fingertips to the floor. Fingertips only. You're going to lengthen both legs. And then lift the back leg as high as you can. Oh, yes. How high can you take that leg? Nice. Push that knee away, the supporting knee. Back into your lunge. Arms back up. Palms to chest. Are you ready? Push off the toe. Knee up. And then release. Hands down. Step back into your plank. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're going to go back into that bear plank. So you're going to step in. We're going to either slide one leg out or you're going to lift the leg. Are you ready? We're going to lengthen both legs and take the leg into the sky. Yes. Open up that hip. Breathe. And then bring that knee back in, bending both knees back into your bear plank. Other leg, extend or slide it away. All the way up to the sky. Lengthen both legs. Bring that knee back down. Hover into your bear plank, nice and controlled. Release the knees. Sit back on your heels. Some intense plank work. Everything's so controlled today, ladies. Give the wrists a bit of a shake. And we're swinging back round. Here we go. Onto your butt. Feet on the floor. So the whole purpose of the workout today is not only to increase our flexibility, but also to increase our strength, okay? Because there's a lot of control going on here. Working on our core, we're working on our wrists, working on shoulder strength, balance work. We just did the legs, a little bit of legs. So feet on the floor, arms out in front, shoulders away from the ears. We're going to inhale through the nose. As we exhale, we're going to go into a half roll back. Just going to hold it here. You're going to bring your fingertips to your temples. Now, don't go back so far that you can't control this movement. Fingertips to your temples. You're going to bring one leg to tabletop. You're going to come up. You're going to twist and touch opposite elbow to opposite knee. Release the foot and go back down into your half roll back. And again, other side. Nice and controlled. And release. And twist and tap. And release. Twist and tap. And release. Twist and tap. Fingertips by your temples, not behind your head. Don't pull on your head. Just alternate this movement. You don't need to go back too far if you are new to this sort of a workout. Excellent. It's good stuff. Keep it going. Breathe. Couple more. Intense oblique work going on here. Last one. And then you're just going to come up. You're going to lengthen your legs, flex your feet, find those sitting bones, reach for the sky, and get ready. You're going to fold over from your hips, not from your shoulders. Fold from your hips as far as you can go, and then relax down to your toes. Hold it there. And breathe. You're going to leave your left hand on your left toe and take your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Open out that chest, reach, reach, reach. Again, mobility. Try and increase your range of motion. The shoulders are not used to working in this direction, but so good for your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, release the hand back down, other side. And then hand back down. We're going to spin around, box position. We're going to do some really nice, intense stretches now. So box position. You're going to cross one leg over the other, okay? And that leg at the back is just going to slide, 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 and you'll be surprised at how far you can go. How far can you go into your half split? Just relax here. Feel the side of the butt getting this amazing stretch. Inhale, exhale here. You're going to come up onto your hands. You're going to bend the knee at the back, bring that heel in towards your butt, point the toe to the ceiling. You're going to reach back and grab that toe. Bend the elbow so the elbow is going towards the sky. Feel the stretch in the front of your leg and in your hip flexor. Hold. Breathe. Release that leg, hand back down. You're going to tuck the toe under at the back, lift that leg off the floor, slide the front leg into your plank. Slide the other foot forward. We don't need to cross it over. We're already in that position. So the other knee, slide it between your hands and release that back leg. Another way of getting into this position is like this. Come down onto your elbows. And just relaxing your half splits, it feels good. Just relax. Coming up onto your hands. You're going to bend that knee, heel towards your butt, point that toe towards the ceiling. Get ready to swing around, grab that toe, elbow towards the sky. Really get that stretch in your quad. Breathe through. And then just release that leg down. Hands on either side of the knee. Tuck that toe under the back. Lift the back leg. Slide the front leg into your plank position. You're going to give me that rocket launcher we did a minute ago. Really push back, push, push. Stay here, stay here, stay here. Just go as far as you possibly can. Get ready to launch off the toes. Here we go. And stand up. Reverse lunge. Down as far as you can. Breathe, hold, fingertips to the floor. Are you ready? Lengthen both legs and lift that back leg as high as you can. And then release the leg back down, bending both knees, arms all the way back up. Palms to chest. You're going to push off the toe and bring that knee up. Even higher than you did earlier, if you can. Challenge your balance. And then release. Other leg. Here we go. Launch it back. Bending both knees as far as you are comfortable. Breathe. Fingertips to the floor. Lengthen both legs, but lifting that back leg as high as you can. Stepping back, bending both knees again, arms up towards the ceiling. Palms to chest. Are you ready to push up that toe at the back? And bring that knee up. And then release. Excellent stuff. Let's stay standing up to finish off. Take your legs nice and wide. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Open up your hip flexors by pointing your toes away. Fingertips to your temples. Really take those elbows back. Open up your chest. You're going to bend both knees and slide down the wall. Slide down that wall as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, you're going to take your left elbow to your left knee. Side bend, go as far as you can without bending forward. Back to the center, over to the other side, nice and controlled. Back to the center, lengthen the legs, push the hips away. Push the hips away, pull the belly in. You're going to lead with your chest into flat back. Hold, breathe. And then come back up. Let's do one more of that before we go. Are you ready? You're going to slide down that wall. Avoid leaning forward. Are you ready? Elbow to knee. Back to the center. Elbow to knee. Back to the center. Prisoner squat. Lengthen those legs. Push the hips away. Pull the belly in. Really push back and come into a flat back position. And then coming back up, you're going to take your arms out to the side. You're going to slide down one leg. Arms going to go up and over. Reach, slide, slide, slide. See how far you can go. Push the ceiling away, up and over to the other side. Slide down your leg as far as you can. See how far. Every week you will get further and further and further and further. You got it. Push the ceiling away. Coming back up, bringing your feet in line with your hips, palms to chest. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, you're going to come up onto your toes. Inhale here, and as you exhale, you release. Inhale, prepare, exhale, up onto your toes. Inhale, prepare, exhale, coming back down. Namaste.